What's up, guys? My name is Spencer Turley, and this is the track review of the Motorsports Compound 2014, one of the supercross tracks on them. So there's actually two supercross tracks on this big compound here. I still just can't believe this guy fit all this stuff on here without it just lagging like crazy, but it really doesn't. So it's really cool for sure. This is just one of these supercross tracks on the entire compound. So and a lot of times, you know, when people make compounds, a lot of times they'll make a supercross track or a track kind of to the side, and a lot of times it's usually not the best track ever, just simply because they don't put the full effort into it because they're a little more focused on the other track or whatever that's on the compound. But for this compound, it's really not like that. I feel like he really took the time on all the supercross tracks and the motocross tracks, so definitely awesome. And I think it's really good that it's like that, if you know what I mean. Like, it's good that he took the time and made every part of it really good. So I don't know, and there's something about this supercross track that it just feels so realistic. A lot of times with MX Simulator, people kind of make smaller supercross tracks, like the jumps smaller and the everything a little bit smaller than it would be in real life, just because to make it a little easier. But I feel like this is a straight up, you know, manly supercross track that actually looks super realistic. Like, if you watched it from kind of like a side view or something, it would look just like real life supercross. So definitely cool. I just love the spacing he got on all the jumps and how smooth he got the berms. They just feel really good, and how big the triple is, and the finish line is just perfect. So I think it's just a really fun, realistic type supercross track. So anyways, and the ground decal looks super realistic. Let me get into some third person, kind of back this up a little bit real quick like. So, yeah, and then obviously all the off-track stuff is just amazing, because you got the motocross track over there in the background, and just off-track on here is just super cool for sure. So, yeah, it's just this rhythm section. You can do like a triple, 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 or like a double, triple, quad, something like that. So, really cool, and really cool. Like, you just triple this first section and then you hit the big triple. So really fun. It really reminds me of like a James Stewart compound supercross track, or like just a compound supercross track for sure. So very awesome. And like I said, the ground decal looks super realistic. It's almost like a red clay. It just looks really good. Just looks like real dirt. So very cool track overall. I'm gonna give it a I don't know. It's hard to give it a rating, because I think it's just perfect as far as a realistic supercross track goes. I'm going to give it a 10 overall. I think this is one of the most, if not the most realistic supercross tracks I've ever rode on, just as far as how the jumps feel and the spacing and the height of the jumps and everything. It's perfect, really, for a realistic supercross track. But keep in mind, a realistic supercross track on MX Simulator is probably a little bit more difficult than you might think, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, it's just a really fun track. I'm going to say 10 overall, and I'm going to say the difficulty is hard. So anyways, so that's it for this video, guys, and I appreciate all you guys watching. Thanks.